Great. Robbie, thanks. Hope you had safe travels coming down. Just what's the feel you got for your team today and your workout on the field and your level of preparation for this regional?
They're really excited. I can definitely tell you that that's probably the nicest ballpark that any of them have ever played in, and probably the biggest. So it was just a lot of excitement, and I think they were all happy just to get back on the field. Long day of travel yesterday, so it was exciting to get out there and kind of see where we're going to be playing tomorrow.
I'm sure you've heard now that Caleb Bolden, their right-hander, is going to be the starter. Were you able to get anything on him before you left, and what have you found out?
A little bit. I know that our coaches we're kind of all going over it. Seems to be a strong kid that I think we got him at 90, 93, kind of two-seam action sort of stuff. So we'll try to come up with a game plan for him tonight and get with our hitters. So, but he's a very talented pitcher, going through the numbers, and he's got really good stuff.
And my last thing is navigating through this Arkansas lineup. There's some power up and down. It just your thoughts about what you've got to do from the mound to get through this game.
It's going to take a ton of quality pitches. When you face a quality lineup, they really stretch you out 1 through 9. They can all do a little bit of something. So, you can't really take your foot off the brake. If you have a bad lapse of 2 or 3 hitters, you're probably down 2 or 3 runs really quick. So we're going to try to execute as many pitches as we can and try not to let them gain a ton of momentum.
Bob?
Hey, Coach, how you doing? It's nice to see you actually be on the Zoom with you here.
Yeah, how's it going?
It's going good. Hey, Arkansas had to move some guys around in the SEC tournament. Brady Slavs, their first baseman, got hurt, and they started a little different lineup in every one of those games. Still won them all, didn't have any errors. Just wondering how impressed how impressed you are with that, or just what your thoughts are that they were able to do that. And I guess Slavens is going to miss tomorrow too, Dave said.
Yeah, it's very impressive, but that's one of the reasons they're number 1 in the country. They have so many good baseball players, top to bottom. There's a ton of depth, and I'm sure that, the guys that come in that don't get as much playing time as the main guys expect to do just as well. It's kind of a championship culture that they've built here. So I'm not surprised at all. They're coached very well, and they have a lot of talent. So it's just kudos to them and the stuff they do with their program.
Playing a team like Arkansas, I guess even the NCAA tweeted something like calling them Goliath.
Yeah.
I guess you know what that makes you guys. But I didn't know if you thought about it's kind of apples and oranges, but one of your American East compadres, Maryland, Baltimore County beat Virginia in basketball a couple years ago. The only time a 16's ever beaten a 1. Is that something you talk to your guys about? I don't know, for inspiration or motivation or anything?
No, we know that, one of the things that makes our team really special is that we all believe in each other. So we just had a little chat at practice that tomorrow's going to be opportunity, just like every single game that we play. And if we can execute pitches and stay together for 9 innings, we're going to give it the best shot we got, and we'll see where it ends at the end of the game.
And then with you being from Kansas, I don't know if you still have family back there, but are you going to have some family and friends here cheering you guys on?
Actually, my brother, he is driving up from Iowa. He lives in Iowa now. So he's coming up to Saturday's game. So I haven't seen him in a really long time with COVID. My parents both wish they could come, but my father had a liver transplant a couple years ago. So with all the COVID stuff, he's kind of still highly susceptible to it just because his immune system's not too great. So they'll definitely be watching though.
Okay, thanks.
Hutch?
Yeah, Coach, along those lines, I know that y'all weren't able to have like a bunch of player parents and really any crowd at all for your games this year. Are the players going to have a lot of families being able to travel in and get to see them? And is there any more added excitement getting to play in front of them for the first time this year?
Yeah, we actually we got to play in front of our friends and family the last home series of the year. So I think we probably had about 75 people at our last home game, and I think we'll probably have 75 or 80 there tomorrow. So I know that all the families are really excited to come out here and experience this, and I know our players are really excited to be on the big stage in front of their families.
And I know when we talked to you the other day, you mentioned that you had some injuries early on in the season and getting those guys healthy and everything helped. Was there a moment during the season or one particular game or anything where you realized like, hey, this team could be special? This could be a team that makes a run for the postseason.
We huddled up as a group after the main series where we did not play good at all, and we said for us to kind of make a run at this, we need to go 16-8. I think we went 17-7 in the last 24, 18-4 in the last 22. A lot of it was just health. I know our guys believe that we had a really good team, as did I, but sometimes when you're not healthy, things just don't go your way. So we're fortunate enough now to be healthy when we're going into the biggest games of the season. So it's been really helpful for us that we're healthy.
All right. Any more questions for Coach McClellan? All right, Bob, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, I started following you guys on Twitter, and I saw one of the guys, I can't remember who, I'd have to look it back up, but he said something like, hey, we're not scared of Arkansas, which
Yeah.
obviously, you can't be and play the game. But
Yeah.
what's the balance you strike, having a healthy respect for the number one team, but also not acting like you're playing the Yankees, I guess, to use somebody.
Yeah, that was I know who you're talking about. That's our senior captain catcher, Paul Franzoni. He kind of sets the tone for our team from a leadership standpoint. College athletics is all about winning or losing. So there's two teams that show up every single day, and both teams expect to win. So I think what he was trying to say is that we want to give a good effort, and we're not afraid of competition, and we're going to play our game, and they're going to play our game, and we'll see where it falls at the end of the day.
Okay, I'm good. I hope you're enjoying Fayetteville.
Yeah, it's great. We're going to have some barbecue here pretty quickly. So,
do they have barbecue joints up in New Jersey?
They have one, but it's not too good. So,
hope you get some better stuff here then.
Yeah.
All right, that'll wrap us up. Thanks
Thanks,
Coach.
guys.